hands. Yes, in the 5th grade, this is the first chapter and part 2. Part 1's already been done, and if you have not watched it, you need to watch it because there are some parts that will be understood only if you watch this and that all together actually. And I am telling you that this chapter is very important because it comes in many times in different places, different grades, and maybe you learn that in 6th grade also, 7th grade also. So you need to learn these. So first, let's learn about today's agenda, today's objectives, etc. So there'll be totally 5 topics, okay? So the first one, see, all of this is going to be the different ways of seed dispersal. The first 4 topics are all the different ways of seed dispersal discussed one by one, step by step, so that it is understood. And also there'll be examples. And in the ending, we will, warm up with some quiz, and then we'll end the session with some fun. So let's us rewind for the last part 1. So in the last part 1, the last topic, the recent topic of the last part was what is seed dispersal, and now we are talking about the different stages of seed dispersal. That's why I want you to know what is seed dispersal once again. So the process by which plant seeds are transported to new locations for germination and growth, that is called seed dispersal. And you want to learn more about what is the seed dispersal? Watch the part 2.
What are the different ways of seed dispersal?
Now we are going to learn that. So firstly, guys, dispersal by wind. Seeds of certain plants are very light and have wing-like structures or hair on them. These seeds are easily carried away by the wind from one place to the another. Example, maple and dandelion seeds. This is the picture of how dandelion seeds and the maple seeds, they're, by the wind, they're blown away. You can see that. And then they plant again, and then there are so many dandelions or maple. Next is by water. Seeds of plants such as lotus and coconuts are spongy and they have a fibrous covering, okay, that helps them to float on water. And that's what they are dispersed from one place to the other. The example you can see that the coconut is in the water and the lotus is in the water because it's dispersed, okay? And then again, it is flown to another part of the area so that it grows again. This is all the seeds that will grow again. Now, by animal, you might be thinking, how can it possibly be happened by animal? So guys, let me explain you. There are 3 ways that happen by animals. First is the stuck cockle blur. You can see this is the type of plant when animals, they come to a certain place where there is cockle burr. Okay, you can note down the spelling. When there is a cockle blur plant, when they come near it, it sticks to their body. Okay, and when they rub it against the wall in a different place, it falls down. So that way, that cockle blur seed or the cockle blur plant falls down, and then they are planted again, which then gets removed. So, and again they grow. So now there's new cockle blur plant. So now you can see that this is the dispersal of cockle blur plant. Now how? By excretion. So excretion, when they eat something, then when they excrete, that thing also grows back. Next, the leftovers. When the animals eat their food and they're nibbling it, they're chewing it, the leftover that they eat falls down, and those are called leftovers, which is then again planted. So these are the 3 ways. Okay? So now is by explosion. So the brief description of this process is, firstly, the fruits mature and then they ripen. Okay, these fruits, they mature and rot. When they rot, what happens? The fruit, they blast. They separate the fruit. It then scatters into different places and then it germinates and grows into new plant. But can you take a little time to applaud for the magnificent display of the nature? I am sure that nature is very beautiful. So I need to give you a roaring applause, right? It needs to be. Okay, now this is the examples. So pea family, okra, lupins, cross, broom, they all disperse their seeds with explosive force. You can see this is the lupin plant, okay? This is the gorse plant, okra plant, ladyfinger plant, mostly, and broom plant, okay? So now let's go on with the fact also. This is very amazing, So some plants provide ants with food in exchange for the ants' assistance in seed dispersal. You know that? So what happens? The plants are very tricky and very wise. So what they say, ants, I will give you food and in return, you will disperse my seeds into another place and help me establish in the other areas. Isn't it just amazing? Right. Next. So now, is it done? Is the part 2 done? No, the quiz time. So firstly, I'm going to start a timer for 30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds. And what I want you to do is that I want you to think of these questions and write the answers, and then I'll show you the answers later. Are you ready? Set, go.